Hi, my name is Kirsten. I'm a mother of one from Solihull. I've got a little boy who's 2.5. Before taking my son for the MMR vaccination, I did consider the rumours about autism and the links between the vaccination and autism. But from speaking to family and friends, I became aware that we knew lots of people who had had the vaccinations or whose children had the vaccinations, and nobody had reported any serious adverse reaction. But we do know 2 people who hadn't had their children vaccinated, and both of whom got the measles, and one of whom suffered from a long-term vision impairment as a result of the measles. We booked an appointment at our GP surgery with the practice nurse, who was lovely and reassuring. On the day, she sat me down and explained to me what was going to happen. She was obviously very experienced in what she was doing. After the first vaccination, the baby knew what was coming, so he was a little bit upset. But again, she was very quick, very experienced at what she was doing. After she'd finished, she let me give him a cuddle straight away. She blew some bubbles to help distract him and try and get him to giggle. I dressed him back up I put him in soft clothing for the day so that I knew he'd be comfy on the way home, and he went to sleep. We were advised to give him some Calpol for 24 hours, which we did. He was a little bit grumpy for 24 hours, but he had soon forgotten about it. We're just grateful that we'd had him vaccinated, because our son became unwell. He'd got a rash all over, a mild fever, was a bit off his food, and just generally not feeling very well. So we took him to the GP, who confirmed that he'd got a mild dose of the measles, but that fortunately, because he had been vaccinated, it was only a very mild dose, and we were just grateful that we had had him vaccinated, because we know that if we hadn't, the disease is obviously all around us. He would have still picked it up, and the consequences could have been a lot worse. In my experience as a parent, my advice to other parents would be to have your children vaccinated against the MMR diseases. The vaccination is free, it's relatively painless, and there are so many things that you can't protect your children against. You can protect them against these 3 potentially serious diseases.